at the point of it's so freaking silly. The latest insult to injury is the fact that my driver's side nozzle, better move over, dude, I'm losing my lane. My driver's side nozzle is not working now. So I ran out of washer fluid. I replaced the washer fluid, but the nozzle doesn't work now. It's like, really? Really? Yeah, really. So I feel like I need to keep tally of the silliness. So we had road closures due to weather. We had weather, like so much weather. I have not had this much weather like probably my entire trucking career. And I've had my CDL since 2005. So that says a lot. So yeah, weather. The ELD malfunctioning. Yeah. Oh, let's not forget the clutch. The guys last night at the rest area blocking it. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's silly. I can't even be mad at it. It's just to the point of it's just, it's laughable. I have never had such a silly week of trucking as this one. Chain controls were lifted, obviously, because I'm rolling. They lifted them about 20 minutes after I had gotten there. So we're going for it, man. If they pop back up over there, no biggie. I'll throw the chains. I ain't scared. I kind of want to throw chains, but I don't want to throw chains and then like I'm on my chains and then they lift it, you know, because then it's like, oh, you did all that work for nothing. So that's why I waited, because as I was approaching closer, Martin was keeping an eye, and he's like, yeah, they're dropping the levels on the chaining and what they're expecting to chain. So he figured that they were going to lift it soon. So that's why I parked it, sat around and waited for that 30 minutes. That's why I do more work than need be, right? So about 2 hours to Siva. We're going to get to Siva, get rid of this trailer, finally, grab an empty, get down the road just a little bit more, and I'm going to take my time off. I'm going to go to bed. I'm probably going to go to my favorite location because I think I have earned a steak dinner for breakfast tonight. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go get me a ribeye. Yeah. Baked potato, sour cream, butter, and green onions. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, guys. Let's get over this hill. Let's go. Brilliant show. There's certain shows that stick out in my mind as just like awesome, and Northern Exposure was one of those awesome shows. Every time I come through here, Snoqualmie, and I get to this exit 80, it says Roslyn. Fun fact is, the town of Roslyn was the town used for Northern Exposure. They filmed the show in the town Roslyn. Even though the show took place in Alaska, or maybe it's Canada, I don't remember. They actually filmed it in Roslyn, Washington. That was just so cool. And I just, every time I come through here and I see the exit for Roslyn, it just makes me smile because I have memories of that show. I wish I could get that show like online and stream it somewhere, but it's like impossible to find. At least for me, I have yet to be able to find it anywhere online. And I don't own a DVD player. But it was a great show. So, fun fact, All right, I made it here. Auburn, Washington. Man, my truck is dirty. I think a trip to the Beacon is in order, probably there in Corning. Anyhow, told me to go drop this in a door, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then go around back, find me an empty. And then I gotta go back to the office and let them know where I put this one. The nice gentleman driving the forklift that you guys saw is walking the docks to see if there's an empty I can take, because there is no empties in the yard. Not a single one. Well, it's not pretty, but I don't hear no leaks, and it's got new tires, so we're gonna roll with it. The yard spotter gentleman here that's been helping me out today, he got it quickly unloaded so I could have a trailer to take back, because otherwise I'd probably be sitting here for a while. So look at that tire. Oh, it's so nice. Side skirts, they could use a little TLC. My truck needs some TLC. It's filthy. All right. The cashier at the Chevron here asked me if that one of those fancy jackets that heat up, and I said it sure is. So speaking of this fancy jacket that heats up, we are in fact going to do the giveaway, guys. It's coming. I'm going to make a little short video about it and pop it into a future episode on how you guys can enter. But for now, just know it's coming. And I've had this coat now 3 weeks, 4 weeks, longer. I don't know. I've had it a while. I love it still. Absolutely love it still. Excellent. And the quality that they put into making this one, I can't say anything about other brands, but the Aurora brand, I'm really impressed with it. I like it a lot. So we are here. Man, I forgot what this town's called. It's my spot. We're at my spot. I fired up Tyler and we're getting ready to leave. Macy's been let out. I got my coffee refill, and I should have probably left many hours ago. I just didn't want to. I did not want to. I was having a bad night. Just wanted to sleep. So that's exactly what I did. Right now though, it's probably about 6:30 in the morning. Perfect timing to hit traffic in Portland. Because my ELD is still malfunctioning. They're sending me a new one to put into this truck. I will tell you guys, as someone who used to use paper logs quite extensively back in the day, and then switched to ELDs, I greatly prefer the ELD. Just takes one less thing off of you. I find that I like it because I don't have to keep track of things. I don't have to keep track of mileage. I don't have to keep track of my time and, oh, when did I start again? Or which time zone is this versus that? And how long till my 30-minute break? So it just, ELDs really simplify things. And I greatly appreciate that. And despite the fact where some super trucker is going to say, oh, ELDs are horrible because you can't run your miles or whatever. This run is so freaking demanding. It is a lot of miles. I have to make full time out of my day, and I do just fine. So unless I'm just one of those people that's hell-bent on running outlaw, I do just fine with the ELD. And I can still stop and use the restroom, things like that. I suppose the only time the ELD might be an issue for somebody is if you are doing live loads and unloads, and the shippers are a bunch of cocks, and they hold you up. But for me, I prefer the ELD. I would prefer an ELD. It's not this big old bulky ass Qualcomm. I'd prefer if they let us use, one of the tablet systems, but I prefer an ELD. Anyway, you ready to go, Macy? Yeah, let's go. That guy pulling away, he was right in front of me. Got back out just in the nick of time. Okay, so we just stopped here to get some fuel. Splash of fuel. Literally, it was a splash. I only put 100 gallons in because I don't like buying fuel here, even though we saved $1.10 off a gallon. I still don't like buying fuel here. One, it's biodiesel. Two, it's still a lot more than other locations we go to. I don't know what the fuel mileage is on the truck. I must say it's pretty dang good though, because we got 1,300 miles and it still had a quarter. Now that quarter's probably not a true quarter. Actually, did I say quarter? I meant we had an eighth. We have a quarter now. that quarter is not a true quarter. These gauges, they read funny. Anyhow, that has absolutely nothing to do with why I turned the camera on. I turned the camera on to say I met a subscriber. His name is Don. Don, it was a pleasure talking to you. I so appreciate you and your wife watching. I appreciate all the nice things you had to say. And you don't know it, but I needed to hear that today. So Don, thank you so much. And I appreciate you, man. Sun is starting to think about setting. It's really, really windy outside, so I didn't film anything out there. I'm gonna go let the dog out real quick though, because she's not been out since this morning. She's not having it right now. She's kind of mad at me. So I'm gonna go let her out, and I was going to wash this truck, but there's too many trucks at the truck wash, and so that means I will be washing this truck myself at home. I just really wish I could have brought it home clean, but we're pushing it. We're pushing it on our time when Martin's going to be getting ready to leave. Oh, speaking of leaving though, guys, he can't even leave right now. Our team truck can't leave. Nobody can leave the state because literally all the roads are closed other than up north, and there ain't gonna be up north routing. It's just, that ain't happening. So it's been funny because like literally everybody at SIVA has been calling me all day. Is your team coming in? It's like, they don't tell you guys nothing, do they? Because we told this person in Houston, we told this person there at the terminal, and that person at the terminal, and nobody tells anyone anything. But yes, our drivers will come in if they ever open the roads. So we're waiting for them to open the roads. But apparently it's not good up there. Down south it ain't good. Blowing snow everywhere. It's a mess. I'm ready for winter to be over. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about winter. Let's just all think good thoughts of spring. Even dirty, you still look purty. Isn't that right? I love my truck. I love it. I love you. That's a wrap. It's been one heck of a long week, guys. 7 days. I left here 7 days ago, almost to the hour, and I'm just now getting back. It was a long, long, hard, paycheck well earned week. It's windy out here. It's cold. It's so cold. So let me show you this. While I was gone, Martin put this on Tiny. Looks pretty good. Hopefully don't rust. I like it. It's pretty. That's pretty. What do you think, Tiny? Yeah, I think you look all right. Speaking of Tiny, they canceled the first half of the week for the team because they cannot get out of the stinking state, and Martin is going out in the morning when the roads hopefully open, because they are still closed. They've been closed since last night. That's ridiculous. Over 24 hours. Come on, Mace. All right, see ya.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone.